Welcome to the CBA's Good Science Resource. As a part of our mission, we strive to collect and share important information and create safe consumer products. This is the continuation of our PFAS Educational Series. CBA Managing Director Fran Groesbeck, together with President of FEC Tobias Gerfin, addressed the question, if some PFAS is problematic, then why do we continue to use them?
If some PFAS are problematic, why should we use them?
Great question, Gayla. Because many PFAS have unique and beneficial properties, and this goes for the whole topic. In the creation of these chemicals, in the creation of the products that use them, everyone goes into it with the best of intentions. Nobody's creating something with malice or with poor intention. They're trying to make a situation better. Use the medical industry, for example. There's a PFAS that is what keeps hospitals, doctors, and patients safe. It's something used in sterilization processes. Without it, we'd go back to decades ago where patients were getting ill in hospitals. There's not a perfect substitution for that PFAS right now. There isn't a good substitution. There isn't something that could protect people as well, which and that's a tough choice. That's an ethical choice, environment versus people. But that's the kind of things we face with some of these that may not be beneficial to the environment. That's why we have to be careful. These benefits far outweigh, what the potential negatives that they carry. And it's just so important that we go slow, because if we replace some of these, and yes, okay, we don't want to lose our laptops and our phones. Could we live without them? We did once before, but who knows what that other implication would be. What we are trying to say through Good Science is give science the time to work to figure out each case. Like I said, there's almost 700 applications in consumer products. This isn't going to happen overnight. Let's be careful and not rush again and make a mistake. We've made mistakes before. We see that now in food packaging. The very example that we're trying to ban is what replaced styrofoam. Let's not do that again. And especially in the case of things like medical and military that could impact lives. So let's make sure we understand the science fully, and let's do this once, and let's do it right.
And then to add, it is the direction of reduction, which is important. If we find applications where we say there is a replacement, or it doesn't really matter whether we have it on that or not, then we should do it immediately. But if we see, no, the benefits that the Fran just described are so huge and so unique, then we should stop and not ban it. But we should continue, look for alternatives. If you find an alternative, great. If not, just make sure that nothing is getting out to the environment.
It's a complicated subject for sure. So with trying to reduce our fossil fuel usage, we need to use these chemicals for electric cars.
Electric cars, wind turbines, a lot of alternative energies use PFAS to function. Without fluoropolymers specifically, many of those would not. You cannot make an electric battery, you can't make a rechargeable battery, you can't make, so electric vehicles, alternate energy would not be able to be produced.
There are many, many components in a car nowadays that rely on fluoropolymers, and the performance would never be the same. And so your question, Gayla, goes in a very interesting direction. That is, we have to find the balance between three things, which is one, the risk of a chemical. The second one is the circular economy, so that we want to, because we need to bring everything into cycles. And the last one is the climate change. And the discussion about PFAS very often touches only on the risk. The other two, benefits or topics, are often kept out. And we should not do this. This then leads to the regrettable substitution, because we ban something and then we find out, oh, everything else we need twice amount of gasoline, or the circular economy doesn't work anymore. So we have to slow down the process a little bit to make sure that at the end we find the best solution.
Thanks for watching. For more resources about the cookware and bakeware industry and membership information, visit our website at cookwareandbakeware.org.